it's the raw that is first to detect in this entire planet that this guy has become anti-India, and they will only kill him first. आटे दाल का भाव इतना बढ़ा हुआ है, कहाँ अच्छे दिन है मेरे, राइट? मीडिया बोल रही है साहब इंडिया शाइनिंग चल रहा है, पर यहाँ पे तो जॉब्स ही चली जा रही है। तो लोगों को ये समझ में आता है। ओपिनियन पोल्स होते हैं, आई वुड से दीज आर हाईली बायस्ड,
अच्छा
इट आर हाईली परचेस्ड।
अच्छा अच्छा
वो पैसे देके हवा बनाई जाती है।
Welcome back to the Early Bird Show. Movies, media, and politics. All these three things are often interrelated. But we, as common man or women, fail to realize the connection between these three things and what impact it is making on our belief system or thought process. Many a times there is a subtle message which is hidden in any of these three things, but we fail to realize that it is directly or indirectly impacting us. And therefore, it is very important to watch every bit of this episode, because we have talked about all these three things and the connection between them, as well as there are some examples which will prove that it can impact the mindset of few people in a very different manner, or I would say in a very radical manner. Please go and watch out for yourself. As a youngster, as I already said, whenever I go for a movie, I watch it from the entertainment perspective. Okay, I am going, I want to be freshen up, I want to relax my mind and all those things. But we have discussed this thing that there is a subtle kind of a thing, subtle kind of a notion which they try to slip into the conversation and into the ideologies, and some of the people can get targeted. So let's discuss about some of the examples.
Okay. So, I mean, there are many examples.
Let's discuss about some.
Yeah. So, we have this Pathan. It's a very hit movie. I would start with this.
Right.
I think this was in January it was released, and it went on to earn around more than 1,000 crore or something, whatever it is. So now you see, the idea is that now there are various videos also available on YouTube, and I have some of my friends in military as well, distant friends. So they say, well, this is just a fiction.
Exactly.
It never happens like that.
It happens never.
It never happens like that. And in fact, there was one raw chief. He was saying that, well, this is bogus. It can never happen that a raw agent, he becomes a villain and he targets Indian ecosystem, India as a country, its sovereignty, and you have a ISI agent trying to help you, trying to help raw. See, first of all, raw, so that's what the gentleman was saying, the ex-raw chief, that first of all, if you have a personality like this, it's the raw that is first to detect in this entire planet that this guy has become anti-India, and they will only kill him first.
Right.
They don't have to go even to PMO or government that please allow us to eliminate this man.
So why are they portraying this thing in the movie then?
Because leftist. See, here, so Congress, which is center-left party, again, now in politicians also there is a line. So you have this zero, and then you have positive axis, and you have negative axis. Okay, so let's consider zero as center. So you have so now let's forget about positive and negative. So this is right, this is left.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So Congress is center left, and BJP is center right.
Okay.
So what is that center left? Mostly they are neutral in all the aspects.
Okay.
But when the need arrived, they become leftist.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And BJP mostly are neutral. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता उनको. बुर्का पहन रहा है, नहीं पहन रहा है, घूंघट डाल रहे हैं. But when it comes कुछ ऐसा, if there is a issue which is burning, they will take a right wing stand.
Okay.
And then we have center left, center right parties. Similarly, we have far left and far right parties.
Jैसे
example, we have Akali Dal.
Okay.
Akali Dal is very much pro-Sikh party. Or of course, not it is now, but when Bala Saheb Thakere's days, Shiv Sena. So you can count Shiv Sena as far right party.
Okay.
Even if they are wrong, they will always favor Hindus only.
Okay.
कुछ दंगा हिंदुओं ने शुरू किया, शायद उनकी गलती है, but they will favor Hindus only because उनका far right vision है. You know, there have been instances in UP also where, you know, people have found mob lynching Muslim gentlemen. Now, of course, I think there is a law also enacted by the day before yesterday. I was reading the news. So BJP, you know, they will punish person like that. But far right party means no matter what, they will go with.
They are like too radical with their ideologies.
yes.
Like, specifically, okay, we'll follow this thing only.
This thing only. कुछ भी हो जाए,
Okay.
यही करना है हमको.
Okay.
And similarly, you have center left like Owaisi,
Hmm.
है ना, Indian Muslim League, and people like that, and to some extent RJD, Lalu Yadav. So Mulayam was, I would say, center left, but Lalu Yadav is far left. वो कुछ भी हो जाए, हम यही करेंगे. You know, they have tuned to that artillery. Nothing happens, we will stick to it.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. Let's come back to the movie topic.
Yeah. So now I'm coming. So if you see, Congress rule has been leftist rule. What, you know? So basically, I said leftist rule means you. So if you see even Congress government during the time of Nehru or Indira Gandhi, so they were not very much against Hindus. If you see, there were welfare schemes, and they were, in fact, Ram Mandir, the door was opened by Rajiv Gandhi. So they were not anti-Hindus. But after I said 1991 USSR collapse and the subsequent alteration in their theology, so now they are more into appeasement.
Okay.
They are more into appeasement. So now, if you see, although this is a known fact that Indian Muslims identify itself as an Indian and Pakistani, but so they, in their theology, there is a concept of Muslim Ummah. Muslim Ummah means basically entire Muslim population as one unit. So these kind of movies like Pathan. So now what it is shown that ISI, which will never do anything favorable for India. In fact, its origin is to finish India.
Right.
You know, in Uri the surgical strike we found. So that's again I'm coming. You know, that's
yes.
bleed India with 1,000 cuts. उनका एजेंडा ही वही है. उसके लिए ही उसका बर्थ हुआ है. But then these movies are showing कि उसका एक agent is helping you to protect the sovereignty of India. So what will happen? This will please the masses which are mostly Muslim. एंड बिकॉज ब्रदरहुड, मुस्लिम उम्मा, एक मुस्लिम लड़की हमारे हिंदुस्तान को और एक हिंदू विलन जो कि रॉ में रह चुका था, वो आपको फेवर कर रहा है.
वो सेक्युलरिज्म के नाम पे ये सब
चल रहा है. दिस इज व्हाट इज अपीजमेंट. और अब देखिए, एक्शन वाज वेरी गुड, सॉन्ग्स पर झूमे जो पठान, यू नो, इवन माय सन इवन नाउ सिंग्स.
राइट.
सो आई डोंट डिनाई entertainment is good. Action is good, songs are very good, acting, I think Shah Rukh has done very good acting after maybe 5-7 years, I would say. It was wonderful acting.
Yeah.
But then these subtle messages are brought in धीरे से, and unless you are very much aware, मतलब if you are not very much studied or you are not very much oriented,
right,
you will, आपको पता ही नहीं चलेगा क्या हो रहा है.
Exactly.
And you will have positive aspect for ISI. एक आपके माइंड में आ रहा है कि वो लोग भी सारे गलत नहीं है,
right,
वहां पे भी कुछ अच्छे लोग हैं, जो कि ऐसा है नहीं. अगर कुछ अच्छे होंगे भी ना, दैट्स जैसा मैंने कहा, द रॉ एक्स रॉ चीफ वाज सेइंग दैट समझो ऐसा कुछ होता भी है कि अ रॉ पर्सन बिकम्स एन एंटी नेशनल और वो हमारे नेशनल इंटरेस्ट को हार्म कर रहा है. सो इट इज द रॉ फर्स्ट इट विल द रॉ द फर्स्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन दैट विल किल हिम. इट विल नॉट इवन आस्क गवर्नमेंट, हम ही उसको मार देंगे. व्हाई वी हैव टू टेक हेल्प फ्रॉम अदर्स, यू नो, ऐसा है. और सिमिलरली आईएसआई में भी समझो, इफ देयर आर पीपल हु मे बी लिटिल मैच्योर, एंड of course Pakistan ka birth itself is, you know, they had this two nation theory which was concept of against united India, the idea of Bharat. So they had this, so unka jo basis hai wo against the idea of unified India. Lekin there will be some people who may agree to some moderate opinions about helping India and all, but sabse pehle ISI unko maar dalega.
Right.
They won't allow that to help us.
Basically, we are talking about ISI only. In that movie, it has been shown that there can be a possibility of friendship.
Yes.
Right.
But so if you are saying that there is a possibility of friendship between a common Pakistani and common Indian, nothing harm in that.
Yeah.
Like Bajrangi Bhaijaan. बजरंगी भाईजान में क्या हुआ? Of course, it is based on a true story. ठीक है, पर उसमें भी काफी कुछ चीजें in the name of creative freedom, the author has done it, and it was a hit. वो भी hit थी, and nobody had any problems with that. ठीक है, वो नेम पे प्रॉब्लम था बजरंगी भाईजान, and I think director and Salman Khan clarified with the concerned party, and they were happy, and in fact it was a monster hit. So वो एक अलग चीज है, उसमें किसी को आपत्ति नहीं है, हो सकता है वो एक एवरेज पाकिस्तानी और एक एवरेज हिंदुस्तानी में फ्रेंडशिप हो सकती है. बट टू से दैट आईएसआई इंडिया की हेल्प कर रही है एक एंटागोनिस्ट रॉ एजेंट को मारने में, दैट्स टू हाई
इन द नेम ऑफ फिक्शन.
दैट्स टू हाई, एंड इन फैक्ट इट अपीयर्स इट्स अ मोटिवेटेड एजेंडा.
Right. I got the point. Yes.
There are many other things that Hindu
हाँ,
कुछ पहाड़ी दिखाई गई है मैं उसमें जाना नहीं चाहता.
right,
There are various other things that I can quote, but this is a very basic thing.
right.
ये है एक लेफ्ट विंग मूवी.
Exactly. And a floating person who doesn't have an idea about the left wing and the right wing वाला thing, he will not.
समझ में नहीं आएगा.
वो सिर्फ जाएगा, maybe he will think, okay, there is a possibility, okay, he might talk to his father or the people around. Okay, ISI is not that bad.
Yes.
That kind of a thing
Yes.
might pop up in his
Might
mind.
pop up.
Right.
जैसे our armed forces went and did this aerial strike.
Right.
You know,
हाँ.
and then the 3 days the entire area was covered, and then Pakistan came up with the propaganda that कुछ हुआ ही नहीं है. कुछ दरख्तों, basically some trees were finished or nothing happened to us. So we might believe them. क्योंकि हम उनसे क्या उम्मीद कर सकते हैं? समझो आपके घर में घुस के कोई आपको मार के गया, तो क्या आप बोलोगे कि मुझे मार के गया? Nobody will say, right? नहीं मेरे से कुछ हुआ ही नहीं ऐसा.
Because of the image, international
image, right? कि मेरे घर में घुस के किसने मेरे को मार दिया? Nobody will say.
Right.
पर आपके दिमाग में आ रहा है कि शायद वो लोग भी सच बोल सकते हैं. There is an element. क्योंकि हम यहाँ पे बैठ के we can discuss like this with a coffee or water because there are people day and night 24/7 protecting our borders. So I'm not saying that we have blind faith in them. They are also humans. They commit mistakes, and there is a process and things check and balance to do that. But at least we should have faith when they are saying something. We should never demand proof.
Exactly.
And there were many political parties which were saying that give us the proof. And that was very, very shameful. And see, that's what happened. They thought that they are addressing a particular section of society to appease them, but general Indian mass became very unhappy with that.
Exactly.
Right? So
they should become unhappy.
They should become unhappy because we are able to sleep peacefully because they are having sleepless night at the borders.
Right.
Siachen Glacier, it's world's topmost this thing, and they are fighting one of the deadliest enemy, China, there. So when our armed force, so when Modi says, a political party says, I have done this, you have all the rights to, go against him. But when armed forces, Air Force chief is coming and saying that, well, we have done this, you don't question him, right?
Exactly. Okay, so actually, I wanted to talk about the elections as the 18th Lok Sabha election are coming up. But yeah, this conversation was actually very insightful, and you explained about the difference between the left wing and the right wing, and then we took an example from the latest movie, and then how these type of things actually they find their way not from the they not find the center part, but they are slipped in between the conversation, and they have that kind of a small impression on the minds of the viewers. Right? So okay, right now, actually, first I want to tell to you this thing that actually I'm really stunned by the knowledge you have, the way you explained the difference between the left wing and the right wing right away from 1920s French Revolution and till now, like what evolution took place from that mindset to the mindset we have right now. Like amazing knowledge, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, let's talk about. I'll ask you a silly question now, when I was researching for this episode, I wanted, because I'm not a regular watcher of or the viewer or I do not go into the politics that much deep. Okay, too much other work is there, and I do not have that inclination, I would say. But when I was researching, I had a very silly question, I would say, but I would ask it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, the question is, we have UPA, we have NDA.
Yeah.
Right. So
now that is India Alliance. UPA has become India Alliance.
Yeah, actually, so the thing is, why UPA and not only Congress, and why NDA, not only BJP? Like, why two other alliances have been created as parties? Why not only the other two names exist, the main name, BJP and Congress?
Yeah, so for a healthy democracy, there has to be the ruling government and a strong opposition. Okay. Now, when India got its independence, so first elections were held in 1951 because 1950 our constitution was drafted. By that time, it was a caretaker government. It's fine. Okay. So I would say till for another 17 to 18 years, there was not a very heavy, strong opposition. Because there was no one. Because see, Gandhiji wanted that Congress as a party should end after independence. because Congress was a union of all the people who wanted independence,
Okay.
whether they were from the right wing or the left wing. Like in Congress, you had Madan Mohan Malviya, who made Banaras Hindu University. He was a right wing person.
Right.
Even Congress person knows. Sardar Patel, openly right wing person. And there were leftist people like Jawaharlal Nehru and various other leaders. So उस time पे the thought process was first let's get independence. उसके बाद में we'll decide what we'll do, कौन क्या, how one will rule. तो इसलिए, and that was, I would say, it was one of the very good thought that our forefathers had. नहीं तो you see Afghanistan and countries like this, now US left and people are fighting themselves. They are not able to give a proper government to the people of the country, like you have in Iraq or Syria or places like that, or you have Yemen, Houthi rebels are controlling and all that stuff. So I would say we are very thankful for our forefathers to actually be united for a cause of a good. That first let's get independence.
Right.
Then we will decide what we will do.
Okay.
So whether it was right wing, left wing, they were in the Congress.
Okay.
So that's why Gandhiji envisioned this, that the name of Congress will be utilized by the people of certain thought process, like leftist. So they say, well, Savarkar was not a freedom fighter, or you see, in entire 75 years of history and 60 years of Congress rule, there is hardly any, any credit given to Sardar Patel. It's all Nehru, and their ancestries and forefathers. And it's not only true with them. You come to other political parties like in DMK, you have Karunanidhi and this and that, and you have in RJD, SP. So Gandhiji was a visionary. He envisioned this. So that's why he said Congress should end after independence. But unfortunately, he died not within a year. India got independence.
Right. 1948.
1948, 30 January.
30 January.
He was shot dead. India was, I think, 4 or 5 months. That's all. Right?
Right.
And then, Nehru didn't listen to that advice, or not only Nehru, maybe other people in the Congress didn't listen to that advice. So at that time, so the so-called Hindu Mahasabha of Savarkar, or at that time RSS was established in 1925. In fact, you'll be shocked to know the founder of RSS was a congressman.
Right.
Keshav Baliram Hedwar was in Congress. But after this Khilafat movement and the views that Gandhiji took on Khilafat movement, he became averse. He said, somewhere the interest of the people of this land will not be protected. So, see, he would have named it Hindu Swayamsevak Sangh. Why he named it RSS, Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh? Because he thought, well, for good reasons or bad reasons, Gandhiji is heavily bending down to the demands of Muslims.
Okay.
Right? Heavily bending down. Khilafat is what? A Khalifa in 1920, the World War I in Turkey has been removed, has been killed, and Kemal Atatürk was established, and then they thought, well, our Khalifa is like Pope for Muslims. So who are Britishers or these Western people to interfere in our matter?
Okay.
So Muslims were on street, and there was this Mopla massacre in Kerala, where hundreds of people were burnt to ashes, a lot of property looted, and so it was Khalifat Andolan, which Gandhiji turned into Khilafat Andolan. So Gandhiji, so it was basically a movement to support the Khalifa of this, but Gandhiji painted it as their revolt against Britishers in India for freedom.
Okay, improvised it.
Okay. They had no idea, no intentions. In fact, the Ali brothers, the fountainhead of this Khilafat movement, they said, we just don't mind India gets freedom or not. We are concerned about our Khalifa. But so this thought were observed by RSS. Okay, and Congress. In fact, Congress perceived RSS as its competitor because they had. So we know that they spoke of Hindutva, so means it's Hindu religion. It's not like that. It includes Sikhism, it includes Jainism, Buddhism. So all the religions that are rooted in India and India as an ethnicity.
Okay.
So there can be Christians here. So like if something happens to, let's say, Queen of Britain, so Christians won't be here on streets. उनको क्या फर्क पड़ता है? So because they have identified themselves that we are Indian ethnicity people, although we may have a way of worship which might be similar to Europeans, but we don't bother what's happening over there. This is not the case here because of the appeasing policy right from Gandhiji. What happened? So this is acknowledged even by Subhash Chandra Bose and others. Subhash Chandra Bose left Congress for the same reason. you know, Gandhiji is talking about ahimsa when it comes to Indians, but he is the same person who is educating Indians to go and fight World War II for Britain.
Right.
It's very very
It's
unconvincing,
really
right?
complex, and a common person won't understand
Wouldn't
this
understand.
perspective. Yeah.
वहां पे आपके अहिंसा को क्या हो जाता है?
Hmm.
You have so many speeches of Gandhiji encouraging Indian youth to join British forces to fight
Hmm.
the evil dictators. अरे वहां भी अहिंसा से करो ना आप.
Right.
So this was perceived
Implement the same ideology there.
there.
हाँ.
That means आपका कुछ problem है when it comes to India.
Hmm.
So there were differences. That's why you know, even Subhash Chandra Bose left Congress and he formed his Azad Hind Fauj and whatever happened. Even there are recorded tapes where he says that the idea that Savarkar is carrying will actually give actual unity to India or RSS. Now what happened? There was one person that he killed Gandhiji, Nathuram Godse. So now, because Nehru perceived, in fact, Gandhiji perceived that this RSS, because they are not for any religion or anything, they are for a nation. You know, in fact, Patel very much was. We have lot of meeting records. Patel meeting Guruji, which was our second RSS president. His name I'm just forgetting. So Guruji, profoundly people used to call.
Okay.
By that time, Hedgewar died,
Mhm.
and this person came in. He had lot of meetings with him to get what is idea of India.
Right.
You know, Ambedkar has so many meetings with Hedgewar, so many meetings. In fact, there is a record that Nizam told that I am just giving a blank check. You write whatever money you want, you just convert to Islam. He told this to Ambedkar, and now we have records stating that in current today's scenario, if you see, Nizam had a wealth equal to $250 billion.
Okay.
Even the richest one,
Considering the inflation. Okay.
even Elon Musk doesn't have this much, I think.
Exactly.
And in 1947-48, he had that money.
Nizam of Hyderabad.
Nizam of Hyderabad, and he told Ambedkar that you just convert to Islam, because he knew that he was God for section of people, specifically
People will
Dalit
follow him.
people will and our population will grow exponentially.
Hmm.
But then it was his talks with Hedgewar, that's there in Ambedkar movie also, that, you know, he was convinced, and with Savarkar, that yeah, you have opposition with Brahmins, no idea, and there have been historical oppositions, there have been social reforms, you do that, but don't leave your Indian identity. So that's why he chose Buddhism, which is a religion based in India. Right, he would have, his education was in convent and Europe, he would have chosen Christianity, Islam, and even Britishers were ready to pay him everything. But so even Ambedkar realized this, so इसका बहाना बना के आरएसएस को बैन कर दिया. You know, 1940, saying that RSS is responsible for killing of Gandhiji. Later on, there was inquiry, court case, everything, and RSS came clean. Judiciary gave a clean certificate that RSS is not involved. Yeah, this is a person, at some point he was connected with RSS, but by the time he has already left the organization, and he was pursuing his own path. And with his ideas, even people in RSS were not agreeing.
He was brainwashed?
He was highly radicalized.
Okay.
So,
we are talking about
Nathuram Godse. So, yes, Savarkar and Hedgewar and Guruji, they wanted to fight Congress idea of appeasement, Gandhiji's idea of appeasement, but they didn't want to kill him. This is not the way you fight, right?
Exactly.
In fact, आपने उनको अमर कर दिया, है ना, उनको मार के. So they were not of the opinion that he should be killed. He was thinking that हमारा goal तभी achieve हो सकता है when I kill him. Killing was not. There's a difference.
Right.
You find ideological battle and you find the violent battle. So there were some, and this was, catalyzed by the partition rights that Hindu Muslims did. So that he thought that, we'll have to kill. And that happened. अब clear हो गया. RSS realized in 1950 कि ऐसे तो Nehru could just finish it off. So RSS is a cultural organization. Okay, it's a cultural organization. It helps nation building. In fact, Nehru honored RSS in 1963 Republic Day parade because they helped to maintain law and order in India when our soldiers were fighting with China. It's a documented evidence that RSS was invited happily by Nehru on the Republic Day parade on equal terms with our military.
Okay.
Imagine what respect he gave.
Exactly.
And after that, Indira Gandhi published, postal tickets in the name of Savarkar.
Oh.
And she tells that he was Veer and he fought for the unity of India. This is what Indira Gandhi is saying. And now her ancestors are saying, मैं Gandhi नहीं, मैं Savarkar and all that stuff. So now coming to the opposition, RSS realized that we need to have a political wing. Like RSS is a the leftist media portal called it संघ परिवार.
Okay.
संघ परिवार का क्या मतलब है? सी आइडियोलॉजी इज इंडिक.
Mhm.
एथनिसिटी, हिंदुस्तान इस मिट्टी के लिए, हमारा जो ये धरती है, बेसिकली वो जो वैदिक आइडिया है कि इंडिया इज अ कंट्री फ्रॉम वेदास, फ्रॉम, उसमें डिफाइन किया हुआ है कि देयर इज सप्त सिंधु, और हिमालय से लेके समुद्र में वो हिंद महासागर तक ये जो लैंड है ये इंडिया है, एंड आफ्टर दैट देयर इज फारस, और फिर अदर लैंड्स आर देयर. तो हम इसके लिए लड़ेंगे.
Okay.
दैट इज आरएसएस का आइडिया.
Right.
अब इसमें किसी को ऐसा है कि नहीं नहीं हम हिंदू धर्म के लिए भी लड़ेंगे,
Mhm.
हमारा काम है हिंदू धर्म की रक्षा करना. ओके, यू फॉर्म अनदर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. दैट्स हाउ वीएचपी केम इन, विश्व हिंदू परिषद.
Okay.
एंड देन पीपल आर सेइंग दैट नहीं हमें मजदूरों कामगारों के लिए भी लड़ना है, लेफ्टिस्ट लोग लड़ रहे हैं उनके लिए.
Mhm.
नो, दे आर हैविंग लॉट ऑफ स्पेस देयर, वी नीड टू ऑक्यूपाई दैट स्पेस, वी कांट जस्ट लेट देम ओपन स्पेस. ओके, देन यू हैव भारतीय किसान संघ,
Okay.
भारतीय मजदूर संघ. तो उनका जो ये जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, दे आर फॉर स्पेसिफिक टारगेटिंग मजदूर, किसान, या विश्व हिंदू परिषद फॉर हिंदूज.
Mhm.
आरएसएस इज राष्ट्रीय.
Okay.
तो ये सब निकले आरएसएस हैं. तो दे हैव लाइक, सो दे हैव मॉरल कंट्रोल.
Mhm.
लाइक वीएचपी में चीफ कौन बनेगा, आरएसएस टू सम एक्सटेंट गिव इट्स ओपिनियन. ऑफ कोर्स उनके लोग ही डिसाइड करते हैं, बट आरएसएस ओपिनियंस आल्सो काउंट. सिमिलरली बीजेपी, अगर पॉलिटिक्स में हमें पॉलिटिकली भी फाइट करना है.
Mhm.
1951, this when article 370 of course was later introduced, but जब ये सब हो रहा था, it was Shyama Prasad Mukherjee who went and died. It was Jansangh. He was from Jansangh, so that's why they come up with the party called Jansangh.
Okay.
पर क्योंकि उस समय हिंदुस्तान जस्ट हैड बिकम इंडिपेंडेंट, और लोगों के साइक में देयर वाज अ वेरी पॉजिटिव इमेज ऑफ कांग्रेसिस.
Mhm.
देयर वाज नो करप्शन. अगर था भी तो पब्लिक इमेज में नहीं था, मीडिया नहीं था उतना, देयर वर पीपल वर नॉट दैट एजुकेटेड.
Exactly. Just got independence और वो सब चीजें.
उनके लिए तो भाई ये लोग नहीं आजादी की लड़ाई
आजादी,
लड़ी है, इनको
हाँ,
ही वोट दो, यही
right.
हमें हमारा शासन करेंगे.
Right.
ग्रेजुअली पीपल स्टार्टेड गेटिंग द आइडियाज कि यार कुछ तो गड़बड़ है, एंड देन जनसंघ स्टार्टेड गेटिंग प्रोमिनेंस. इनफैक्ट लाल बहादुर शास्त्री was very much favorable for ideas of Jansangh. He was found dead mysteriously. I would not say killed because it's a public platform. But yeah, now there has been movies like Tashkent Files and all depicting what happened. But we go with what is mentioned in the in the government records, that it's a mysterious death. Whether it was killed or he died, we don't know. Until it is proven. Like Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose case. Okay, so Jansangh came in, and when Lal Bahadur Shastri died, so Indira just overtook the entire Congress. So there were senior leaders in Congress, like you have Kamaraj from our this South, and many other leaders. So उनको side turn करके Indira took. So then Congress become Congress I, Congress Indira, and Congress S, Congress Social.
Okay.
Okay. But then again, Indira had the name Gandhi and legacy of Nehru and Gandhi. So she was elected. But again, the corruption started coming up. People got dissatisfied, and they were not getting jobs. There was large-scale poverty, no medical facilities. By 1970s, it was said कि ये तो इनका government गया. And then there was this war, in Bangladesh war.
Yes.
Again
Liberation war.
they got the public sympathy. Congress फिर से उनको वोट मिला. But then see, you from sympathy you can gain votes, but you want to continue the government, you have to deliver to your promises,
Exactly.
which was not happening. So 1975 Indira realized, and there was a court case that she should be she has to resign. Then she put the emergency, and by that time, so अभी कैसा है, there was a ruling party, central ruling party all over India. पर जो opposition party था ना, it was like in Maharashtra you have something, in UP you have, so Jansangh had its presence.
Okay.
So the leftists call it cow belt. So basically, idea of go krishi,
Cow
जहाँ पे
belt,
cow
okay.
belt. Now they have even degraded to call it Gomutra state.
Oh.
It's very bad. In Parliament they have said it. Of course they apologize, but it's not be spoken. So Gujarat, Rajasthan, UP, here Jansangh was very prominent. Okay, and then leaders like Deve Gowda emerged in Karnataka.
Okay.
Okay, and student जो politics होती थी उसमें से in Bihar you have this Nitish Kumar, Lalu Yadav, Mulayam Singh Yadav. They started coming up. Although they were not from Jansangh, but they were against Congress,
Okay.
against the Congress policies. And they also want, see, somebody is born leader, he has to lead.
Right.
In one organization cannot accommodate everybody. तो उनको लीड करना था. They started forming their parties. तो ये सब करके फिर इंदिरा ने इमरजेंसी शी इम्पोज्ड. अब 2 साल में इमरजेंसी जब हटी, पीपल वोटेड हैवीली. सो ऑल दिस small splinter opposition parties, they formed together and formed called as Janata Dal. And the prime minister became Morarji Desai.
Okay.
So Morarji Desai was not from Jansangh. He was from Congress S. Basically, a section of Congress away from Indira Gandhi.
इंदिरा गांधी.
But वो इनके साथ मिल गए and then they formed a group and Morarji Desai became the prime minister.
ओके
Okay.
ओके.
अब क्या हुआ, जनसंघ भी इसमें पार्ट में ही था.
हाँ.
Okay. अब देखिए what was the thing, Indira Gandhi, why it was, it was said that this Sanjay Gandhi was dictator, he was doing everything, बहुत ही lavish parties करता था वो and all that stuff. तो जो मुरारजी देसाई का लड़का था कांति देसाई, वो भी लगभग वैसा ही था. देन पब्लिक गॉट अ परसेप्शन कि अरे यार ये तो लायन हैज गॉन एंड टाइगर हैज कम.
राइट.
मतलब कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ा. कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ा. ये भी आदमी ऐसा ही है. ही इज नॉट डूइंग
आसमान से
एनीथिंग.
गिरे
खजूर में अटके. ये तो यार हमारे लिए कुछ हुआ ही नहीं. एंड देन दे ओवरथ्रो दिस गवर्नमेंट. इंदिरा अगेन केम इनटू पावर. दैट टाइम ये जो जनता दल था, जब मुरारजी देसाई वाज ओवरथ्रोन फ्रॉम द पावर, एंड देन आई थिंक Chaudhary Charan Singh became prime minister for some months, and then this opposition again collapsed.
ओके.
And then RSS found the need, क्योंकि उनको ऐसा लगा कि now we have already associated with Janata Dal, we need to reinvent. So in 1981, Bharatiya Janata Party was formed.
ओके.
Okay, and this was formed by the leaders from Jansangh, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Lal Krishna Advani, Murli Manohar Joshi, Narendra Modi, of course. At that time, Amit Shah was nowhere. He came into late 90s in the picture, of course. Now
Okay,
he's
so,
Chanakya.
ये
I'm coming. Just
हाँ.
how this opposition became and how
Right.
this is splinter. Okay,
Sure, sure.
just I'll complete in 5 minutes. तो अब देखिए, now Congress, Indira became in power, and now opposition started. So BJP initially got 2 seats,
Right.
and then you have, so what it created, it created strong regional leaders. Like in Karnataka, Deve Gowda was very strong. In Bihar, Lalu Yadav became very strong. For what, Yadavs form 16% over there, and then you have Muslim votes, 30% आपका. So there are 16% Muslim, 14% Yadav. So 30% you are getting without any effort.
Exactly.
Deve Gowda, 13 to 14% are Gowdas in southern Karnataka. You have Muslims, 30 to 35% you are anyway getting. Sharad Pawar, same thing. Pawars are like 22% Marathas. Of course, rest are OBCs. Then you have Muslims. So basically, ये लोग strong तो हो गए अपने अपने region में, but इनकी policies कांग्रेस की ही रही. अपीजमेंट. बिकॉज एक धड़ा तो हमारे पास है, मराठा है, उधर यादव है, इधर गौड़ास हैं, या डीएमके का जो है, पर हमको अगर दूसरा चाहिए तो हाँ मुस्लिम्स को अपीज कर लो, बिकॉज दे वोट इन ब्लॉक्स. दे वोट इन
Dependent. They are still dependent on the certain sector.
यस. तो ये इनको अगर हम अपने यहाँ खींच लेते हैं तो वी विल बिकम अ वेरी प्रोमिनेंट पॉलिटिकल फोर्स. लेकिन बीजेपी स्टार्टेड स्लोली, बट दे थॉट लेट्स यूनाइट पीपल, है ना. और मुस्लिम्स दे न्यू that they are highly radicalized, as I told. petrodollar 1975 के बाद मदरसास में highly if you see 1975 के पहले ना, अगर मुस्लिम्स भी हैं या मुस्लिम, you can ask our fathers, they were very brotherly. ये ऐसा कुछ highly मदरसास और वो सब एजुकेशन नहीं था तभी. उनके मॉस्क में जाते थे, they would pray, जो भी 5 टाइम का उनका नमाज होता है, and then they were living very openly with us. ये जो मदरसास के थ्रू रेडिकलाइजेशन होना शुरू हुआ आफ्टर दिस पेट्रोडॉलर, यहाँ से समस्याएं शुरू हुई. और ये अब उनको वोट चाहिए था तो दे जस्ट, कांग्रेस क्या कर रही थी, कांग्रेस का ऐसा था जैसे गांधी से, तो यूपी 90 सीट्स वहां से आती है. ब्राह्मण्स अगेन 14% ऑफ ब्राह्मण्स इन यूपी, ब्राह्मण्स और मुसलमानों को एक करो, बाकी तो हो ही जाएंगे, दलित वाले तो ऐसी वोट दे देते हैं. देयर इज नो स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉलिटिकल पार्टी फॉर दैट. बीएसपी केम इन लेटर. तो बीजेपी स्टार्टेड ग्रोइंग स्लोली. पर अब इसमें हुआ क्या कि मुस्लिम वोट के बहुत सारे कॉम्पिटिटर्स हो गए.
Right.
In UP only you have Congress and SP.
Exactly.
In Bihar you have RJD, JDU and Congress. लेकिन बीजेपी के लिए तो खुला आसमान. हमारे लिए तो हिंदू ही है भाई. They had only one competition with Bala Saheb Thackeray, and his sons are again have diverted from his ideology. Everybody knows it. Even they accept it. Although they say we are not against Hindutva, they fight for Hindutva, but on ground it is not visible somehow. है ना. तो ये ऐसा हो गया कि फिर कांग्रेस घटती चली गई. कांग्रेस स्टार्टेड स्प्रेडिंग ऐसे, डिक्लाइनिंग. और बीजेपी, इट टुक सम टाइम. जैसे बीजेपी गॉट इट फुल मेजॉरिटी इन 2014 एंड अगेन 2019, पर 1981 से 2014 में अगेन बीजेपी वाज स्ट्रांग इन द काउ बेल्ट, सो कॉल्ड काउ बेल्ट एरिया, एंड अब उनको गवर्नमेंट बनानी है, सो दे नीड टू गेट सपोर्ट फ्रॉम पीपल हु आर अगेंस्ट कांग्रेस. राइट. जैसे यहाँ पे चंद्रबाबू नायडू, है ना, या अभी के टाइम पे वाईएसआर, केसीआर, यू हैव नवीन पटनायक, उनके फादर बीजू पटनायक हुआ करते थे, तो ये भी जनता दल के ही थे, बट दे वर अगेंस्ट कांग्रेस. तो इसलिए वो 20-30 इयर्स में कोएलिशन गवर्नमेंट चलने लगी, क्योंकि कांग्रेस का जो कोर वोट बैंक था उसके कॉम्पिटिटर्स बहुत बढ़ गए. Exactly. और बीजेपी उतनी स्ट्रांग थी नहीं. तो अगर आपको गवर्नमेंट चलानी है तो मिली जुली सरकार ही चलेगी। अब समस्या ये होती है डेमोक्रेसी में, व्हेन यू हैव 20-25 पार्टी रूलिंग द गवर्नमेंट, यू कैनॉट टेक स्ट्रॉन्ग डिसीजंस। When Modi did demonetization, he did surgical strike, air strike. अगर ये if it have been a minority government supported by other small parties, he could not have taken it because they have to. So smaller parties have to address their constituencies, right?
Right.
वो बोलेंगे यार हमारा वोट बैंक खराब हो जाएगा। That's what happened with 2002 riots, है ना? When तो गुजरात में स्ट्रांग हो गया, and then चंद्रबाबू नायडू, उधर से नीतीश कुमार and Mamta Banerjee started pulling Vajpayee's like, we have to address Muslims in our part, right? And then इधर से Bala Sahib came in. He said, if you remove Modi from Gujarat, I will resign from NDA. I am moving out NDA. So it was a very, that's why NDA lost.
Right.
क्योंकि Muslims and so basically if you see in 2004 का election results.
But I want to ask you a small question here. It was a national issue going on at that time. Still, because of this vote bank politics,
Yes.
you know, it happened.
If you see, Congress got 145 seats in 2004 and BJP got 140. NDA हारा कहाँ पे? The TDP in Andhra Pradesh, साफ.
Right.
And JDU and BJP combination in Bihar, पूरा साफ. In UP, पूरा साफ. Who was taken over? Because Muslims voted heavily from their regional parties. Like in the UP, they voted for SP. Here, they voted for Congress. There was Rajashekhar Reddy, very strong candidate. Bihar, they voted for Lalu Yadav. So ऐसा नहीं, it was BJP's loss. It was the allies of the BJP that lost. और ये बात वाजपेयी the elections were preponed. Actually मई में नहीं होना था. They were happened to in December. पर when they thought that they won Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, वो 3 states नए बने थे and BJP gone in power. तो the election strategists like Pramod Mahajan and other thought कि अभी there's a strong wave of feel good factor. तो इसको भुनाते हैं and इससे हम जीत जाएंगे. So he was more into media and other things.
Encash करते हैं.
पर ground पे because Vajpayee was a politician from more than 5 decades. तो he understood the ground realities कि हमको यहाँ 3 जगह पे वोट मिल गया है, पूरे देश में वोट मिले इसकी कोई गारंटी नहीं है. So he was against preponing the election, but Advani and Mahajan did it and that's what happened. Okay. अब हुआ क्या, ये घटते चले गए और बीजेपी स्ट्रांग होती चली गई. In Karnataka they formed government in 2007. It was the first southern state, है ना? West Bengal they are becoming stronger. North East में वो लोग ने अपना पहुंच बनाना शुरू किया. Now they became strong. Now they are a national force. But कांग्रेस के साथ हुआ क्या? उनका वोट बैंक ऐसे डिवाइड होता गया. अब हुआ क्या है? Again we have like the era of 1975 prayers. We have a strong government, but we don't have we have a very weak opposition. तो इसके लिए it's not that Narendra Modi is not committing mistakes. He is committing many mistakes, but there is no strong opposition to catch on it and benefit us, which is I think is not good. And again, the impression of Rahul Gandhi is not good in general masses, है ना? अभी भी वो नहीं है, you know, he does all goof ups. So we need a strong opposition and a strong face to counter Modi because he is committing mistakes. Like for that example, I would say, I am paying 40% tax in my income. Again, I have to pay GST all the places. The shop people have to pay GST. वो उसका GST मेरे में डाल के, if you want to go to a hotel, वो GST हमको भरना है.
Right.
और चलो हमने भर लिया, we are a proper taxpayer, उससे गवर्नमेंट चलेगा. पर हमको बेनिफिट क्या है? In US, you are paying 40% tax. All your old age medical expenses, everything is taken care by government. आप क्या दे रहे हो हमको? तो there are certain valid concern that has to be raised by opposition. पर वो हिजाब क्यों नहीं पहनने दे रहे?
स्ट्रॉन्ग ऑपोजिशन फेस ही नहीं है, कोई भी नहीं है,
क्योंकि कांग्रेस में दे आर इनटू. अब उसमें भी 22 वो जो कुछ उनका हुआ था, कुछ लीडर्स लाइक गुलाम नबी आजाद, कपिल सिब्बल, तिवारी एंड ऑल दे हैड कम अप. बट फिर वही है कि कांग्रेस इज लाइक अ पार्टी दैट रूल्ड बाय गांधीज.
बट लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द इमेज थिंग. ओके, सो एनडीए और यूपीए, मतलब ओके आई अंडरस्टैंड, जो नरेंद्र मोदी हैं, जो हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर हैं, उनका तो फेस वैल्यू बहुत ज़्यादा है, बहुत अच्छा ओरेटर है, और जहाँ पे भी जाते हैं मतलब दे ड्रैग अलोंग द पीपल, मींस पीपल फॉलो करते हैं, ड्रैग नहीं बोलूंगा यहाँ पे, पीपल उनको फॉलो करते हैं, उनकी आइडियोलॉजीज, द वे ही टॉक्स,
enamored by his oratory skills.
एग्जैक्टली. बट स्ट्रॉन्ग अपोजिशन नहीं है, तो नुकसान तो है,
हमारा ही है. एक्चुअली अपोजिशन का हो ना हो, इंडियन पब्लिक का है,
राइट,
हमारा है. एंड फॉर दैट वी नीड अ स्ट्रॉन्ग अपोजिशन जो कि नरेंद्र मोदी को क्वेश्चन करे कि इतना टैक्स क्यों भर रही है हमारी जनता, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट चिल्ला रहा है. यू पब्लिश द डेटा ना. अगर आप, दैट्स व्हाट दे आर, अमित शाह सिंह, कि 140 करोड़ के देश में अगर बेरोजगारी इतना ही बड़ा इशू होता तो अब तक जन आंदोलन हो गया होता.
राइट.
है ना, अगर मैं और आप बेरोजगार होंगे तो हम सड़कों पे होंगे,
But there is no strong opposition
no
to,
strong-
pick up topics
टैप
like
इट,
this. Right,
है
right.
ना, जब हमारे तक रीच नहीं कर रहे हैं लोग,
Hmm,
अगर समझो बेरोजगार हैं लोग, पर उनको चैनलाइज करना पड़ेगा ना,
exactly.
उनको चैनलाइज करके रोड पे लाना पड़ेगा।
Hmm.
जैसे भारत जोड़ो यात्रा तो हुई, पर वही सब एलीट क्लब आया, राहुल गांधी के साथ वॉकिंग किया, चला गया। आई डोंट नो हाउ मच मासेस इट गॉट कनेक्टेड, और अब इलेक्शन रिजल्ट तो दिखा रहे हैं कि कनेक्शन नहीं हुआ है।
मतलब according to you, it was a good thing to have.
यस, इट वाज अ गुड आइडिया, बट
Okay.
इम्प्लीमेंटेड इट रॉन्गली इम्प्लीमेंटेड। जनरल मास से कनेक्ट नहीं हुआ वो, जैसे उनकी यात्रा वेंट अ लॉन्ग टाइम इन छत्तीसगढ़, एमपी एंड राजस्थान, तो वहां इलेक्शन हार गई कांग्रेस। और ऐसा भी नहीं है, एमपी में तो बीजेपी वाज इन पावर सिंस 18 इयर्स, और कांग्रेस की गवर्नमेंट थी छत्तीसगढ़ और राजस्थान में, तो दे वुड हैव कम अप विद सम प्रो पीपल पॉलिसीज, some things that would appeal to people and that will say कि yeah, Modi is doing some mistakes, जो कि नहीं हो पा रहा है। I think that is not correct,
Exactly.
and I feel what I'm see, as far as my understanding of politics goes, actually strong opposition बीजेपी में से ही आएगा। I see in future बीजेपी getting divided,
Okay.
I see that, क्योंकि पॉलिटिक्स का मतलब ही है पावर। सी अभी देखिए एमपी में क्या हुआ, यू नो, our शिवराज सिंह चौहान was a very popular face, but you had to set aside because center में दो people are very powerful. देवेंद्र फडणवीस was a very powerful face in Maharashtra, है ना, he is the only chief minister I would say in last 40 years who completed 5-year term,
Right.
completed 5-year term, और उसको आप डेप्यूटी चीफ मिनिस्टर बना रहे हो, एक उसके जूनियर के अंदर। तो दिस थिंग्स अभी क्योंकि सेंटर बहुत स्ट्रांग है बीजेपी का, इसलिए ये सब चल जा रहा है। एक बार जो सेंटर वीक हुआ तो ये चलेगा नहीं, बिकॉज रीजनल फोर्सेस, रीजनल लीडर्स विल रिवोल्ट, भाई हमने आपके लिए वोट मांगा है।
Exactly.
तो ये मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि एक टाइम आएगा जब बीजेपी में भी ऐसा रहेगा कि जैसे कांग्रेस ही दो फाड़ हो गई, बेसिकली ऑल दिस पीपल, आरएसएस का जो हिदगेवार जी हैं या गोलवालकर, गुरुजी गोलवालकर, दे वर एट सम पॉइंट वर इन कांग्रेस, बट देन दे मूव्ड अवे फ्रॉम कांग्रेस विद सम आइडियोलॉजी। सो आई थिंक अगर ये लोग ने इन्वेंट नहीं किया अपने को, दे विल डाई देयर ओन डेथ, कांग्रेस एंड द अदर अपोजिशन पार्टीज। सी यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड, यू हैव टू कनेक्ट विद द मासेस, आपको कनेक्ट करना ही पड़ेगा। In fact, this Rajdeep Sardesai, who is pro-leftist, he is coining the term that see, पहले इंडियंस को उनके कल्चर का, उनके लैंग्वेज का, उनके रिलीजन का इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ता था। अगर कोई मूवीज में इंसल्ट भी करे तो उनको बॉदर नहीं था, क्योंकि दे वर मोर कंसर्न्ड अबाउट फिलिंग देयर बेलीज। अरे फैमिली को पालना है, 3-3 बच्चे हैं, है ना, उनका घर चलाना है, उनका मेन प्रायोरिटी वो होता था। स्कूल में अगर कॉन्वेंट में किसी टीचर ने हमारे गॉड्स के बारे में कुछ कह भी दिया, दे वर नॉट बॉदर, अरे कम पैसा है ना, पढ़ते रहो। अभी क्या हो गया है, हिंदूज हैव बीन डूइंग फैमिली प्लानिंग, है ना, प्लस दे हैव बिकम रिचर, हमारा पर कैपिटा इनकम बढ़ा है, तो क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ इंक्रीज हुआ है। तो अगर जब हमारा बेली भरा हुआ है और टू सम एक्सटेंट वी आर सिक्योर्ड फ्रॉम दैट एस्पेक्ट, तो वी विल थिंक हायर।
Right.
हम अपनी तो देन विल, जब हमारे पास फ्री टाइम है, देन विल टॉक अबाउट आवर एंसेस्टर्स।
Feel our sentiments
Need.
will get hurt because of those things.
यस, विल गेट हर्ट। तो अब ये चीजें फर्क पड़ रही हैं, और ये चीज ऑपोजिशन को एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ेगा कि विथ प्रॉस्पेरिटी कम्स द कंसर्न फॉर योर कल्चर एंड योर लैंग्वेज। और वो आप ऐसे ही, जैसे 2007 और 8 में इन्होंने ओपनली कोर्ट में कह दिया कि राम तो इमेजिनरी फिगर है, राम तो पैदा ही नहीं हुए। इट इज वेरी वेरी, अगेन उस टाइम पे देयर वाज नो स्ट्रांग अपोजिशन, वो स्ट्रांग लीडर फेस नहीं था, तो इसलिए बीजेपी उसके बाद वो चुनाव हार गया, लेकिन आज तक उसकी वो भरपाई कर रहे हैं। आज तक in Gujarat in 2017 राहुल गांधी tried to project himself as Hindu, बाद में कमलनाथ ने और दिग्विजय सिंह ने यात्रा करी है, नर्मदा यात्रा, पर वो हिंदू एक बार डिसेसिनेट हो गया है आपसे कि आपने हमारे राम को काल्पनिक कैसे कह दिया।
Dark past is following you.
Yes, कुछ see something is damage being done is done, जैसे आडवाणी का केस था, he told जिन्ना is a secular। अब जिस आदमी ने ह्यूमन हिस्ट्री का सबसे बड़ा मैसेकर रिलीजन के नाम पे कराया हो, उसको आप सेक्युलर कह रहे हो आपकी पॉलिटिकल अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए। इट वाज हिज पॉलिटिकल बंडर, जो उससे वो कभी नहीं उभर सकी, उनका अंत में पॉलिटिकल कैरियर ही खत्म हो गया। इनफैक्ट मुझे कभी कभी दुख होता है कि ही वाज अ पर्सन जिन्होंने बीजेपी को खड़ा किया। वाजपेयी वाज एन ऑरेटर, ही वाज अ विजनरी, बट वो जो, जैसे आज समझिए आज की डेट में जो काम अमित शाह कर रहे हैं बीजेपी के लिए, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन लेवल पे मोदी इज नॉट इन्वॉल्व। वो गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसीज बनाते हैं, फॉरेन अफेयर्स में कर रहे हैं एंड ऑल दैट, पर जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को टाइट रखना है, उनको एक्सपांड करना है, डिसिप्लिन लाना है, वो हम अमित शाह कर रहे हैं। उस टाइम पे आडवाणी ने किया था, बट जैसे उनकी विदाई हुई, इट वाज वेरी पैथेटिक, बट इट वाज ही हैड टू पे फॉर हिज ओन सिंस।
Right, right. Okay, sir. let's talk about the media houses. Okay,
Okay.
I don't want to name any media houses here, but as a perspective, as a youngster perspective, uh, I just want to know from you this thing that do we still watch news channels, or we should divert towards the YouTube where the raw journalism is available, where the people like me, where people like of 25 30 years of age go into the deep research, and they present in front of us a very transparent perspective, maybe either it is a leftist perspective, or the rightist perspective, or what people are doing wrong or right, whatever it is. So we should go towards that thing, or we should still watch the news channels.
See, news channels, I would say completely not to watch is not correct. Because, see, there are some certain media houses which have their allegiance, either to leftist or rightist. There have been like that. But there are still some media houses which are open. So basically, there are, like, I would say, I won't name any media house, but in some media houses, entire structure is leftist. In their organization, if some right wing thought comes, it has to be removed. Similarly, there are some media houses which are the entire structure, top to bottom, is rightist. उसमें कोई लेफ्टिस्ट घुसा, you have to go out. You don't have any place. But there are certain media houses which give space to both. There are some media houses. तो उसमें there will be issues discussed from both angles.
Okay.
तो वहां से हमें आइडिया मिलता है.
Okay.
But when it comes to forming opinions, like I would give the example, this Chhattisgarh elections. I would say since last 5-6 months, BJP was nowhere even in social media, whether it is YouTube or Facebook, everywhere. So I don't know. This BJP has to think about it. That at least last 6 months, nobody, even BJP, even believed that they will win Chhattisgarh because of media में तो था ही, social media में भी ऐसा ही हो गया. But when the votes came, or I have some my contacts in people in RSS. So इनका क्या है? They are people to people connect. समझो कोई वोट डाल के आता है, जैसे हमने बीजेपी को डाला है, क्योंकि दे न्यू, ये किसी को नहीं बताएंगे, है ना. तो दोज हु आर ग्रासरूट पीपल, दे नो. एंड पीपल लाइक, इफ यू सी follow the सट्टा बाजार, और देयर आर वेरियस दिस थिंग, पीपल हु आर एक्चुअली, क्योंकि वो पैसा लगाते हैं, तो दे एक्चुअली डू रिसर्च ऑन ग्राउंड. जैसे अब ऐसा नहीं है कि दे वर नॉट प्रेडिक्टिंग लाइक वेरियस दिस एग्जिट पोल. सो आई वुड से, इफ यू वांट टू सी, जैसे कि ओपिनियन पोल्स होते हैं, आई वुड से दीज आर हाईली बायस्ड.
अच्छा.
इट आर हाईली परचेस्ड.
अच्छा. अच्छा.
वो पैसे देके हवा बनाई जाती है.
हाँ.
जैसे कांग्रेस की हवा है ना, कांग्रेस वाले पैसे देंगे, हमारी हवा बनाओ, हमारी सीट्स दिखाओ. बट एग्जिट पोल्स आर वेरी ऑथेंटिक.
ओके, डिफरेंस क्या है इन दोनों में?
ओपिनियन पोल कैसा है कि ओपिनियन पोल जैसे इलेक्शन हो रहे, उसके 2-3 महीने पहले से शुरू हो जाएगा.
ओके.
जैसे हाँ, इनकी अप्रूवल रेटिंग ये है,
अच्छा.
इनका ये है.
ओके.
पर जिस दिन इलेक्शन खत्म होता है, तो इलेक्शन कमीशन इसके लिए उन्होंने बोला है कि एग्जिट पोल्स आप लोग इलेक्शन के बाद ही दिखाएंगे, सो दैट वोटर्स आर नॉट इन्फ्लुएंस्ड. जैसे अभी देख रहे हैं, मोदी जी की अप्रूवल रेटिंग है 77%, लेट्स वोट फॉर मोदी जी. पर ओपिनियन पोल आप दिखा सकते हैं, एग्जिट पोल नहीं दिखा सकते, क्योंकि एग्जिट पोल आप करते हैं एक डेटा साइंटिस्ट ओरिएंटेड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, जैसे CNX हो गया, या वेरियस चाणक्य एग्जिट पोल, वो वेरियस मीडिया हाउसेस के साथ में नहीं करते. तो उनका स्टेक होता है. जैसे CNS एक्सिस इंडिया पोल हो गया, या चाणक्य हो गया. अब इन्होंने किसी को प्रोजेक्ट किया, तो इसके ऊपर जैसे मेडिकल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस है, उनको अगर दे वांट टू प्रोड्यूस सम मेडिसिन इन द मार्केट, तो वो पोलिंग कराते हैं. दे डू पोलिंग, और उसका रिजल्ट कैसा आता है, उसके ऊपर दे फॉर्म देयर पॉलिसीज. ये तो मैंने एक मेडिकल का बताया, लाइक दैट कार का, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक आइटम्स, गैजेट. तो ये लोग कहाँ जाते हैं? ये इनके पास ही आते हैं. तो इनकी रेपुटेशन इज एट स्टेक एट द एग्जिट पोल्स.
ओके. ओके.
तो एग्जिट पोल में वो नहीं करते. तो आप उससे कुछ अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं कि एग्जिट पोल्स में, समझो अगर वो कह रहे हैं कि देयर इज एडवांटेज बीजेपी और एडवांटेज कांग्रेस, मतलब वो पार्टी जीत रही है.
ओके.
लाइक अब ओपनली नहीं कह सकते वो, क्योंकि 4 महीने से कह रहे हैं नहीं ये वाली जीत रही है. जैसे एग्जिट पोल में उन्होंने कहा था देयर इज एडवांटेज बीजेपी इन छत्तीसगढ़, नेक टू नेक फाइट है. पर हुआ क्या? बीजेपी गॉट अ कंफर्टेबल मेजोरिटी. और ये एग्जैक्ट, आई मीन, आई स्पोक टू पीपल इन छत्तीसगढ़, सम ऑफ माय फ्रेंड्स, एंड दे से नहीं, यहाँ तो बीजेपी आ रही. बोला यार, मीडिया बोले, सोशल मीडिया, इट वाज ऑल बीजेपी, कहीं नहीं थी. सम ऑफ द, सी, मोदी एंड अमित शाह कैन मैनेज सेंट्रल इलेक्शंस, ऑफ कोर्स वहां पे वो बूथ और वो सब जो होता है वो सब करते हैं, बट सोशल मीडिया एंड ऑल दिस इज वो स्टेट का मैटर है. शिवराज सिंह चौहान हैज टू मैनेज दैट. और बीजेपी का जो भी लीडरशिप है छत्तीसगढ़ में, तो कोई था ही नहीं. पर उन्होंने मैनेज नहीं किया, कांग्रेस मैनेज इट वेल। तो मीडिया, सोशल मीडिया, सब जगह कांग्रेस ही थी। लेकिन सी दैट्स द डिफरेंस ऑफ एजुकेशन। लाइक आई टोल्ड, मोस्ट ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ दिस वर्ल्ड कैन बी सॉल्व्ड व्हेन यू राइटली एजुकेट पीपल। तो जब बंदा एजुकेट होता है तो उसको समझ में आता है ये मीडिया कुछ भी दिखा रही है, पर मैं तो देख रहा हूँ ना क्या हो रहा है मेरे आगे पीछे, मैं तो देख रहा हूँ, तो मैं क्यों वोट करूँ उनको?
आप इन्फ्लुएंस नहीं होगे।
यू कैन नॉट बी इन्फ्लुएंस्ड, यू विल नॉट बी इजीली इन्फ्लुएंस्ड। ऐसा नहीं कि होंगे ही नहीं, still see you can fool people, some people sometime, but you cannot fool all the people all the time when they are educated। तो उनको समझ में आता है कि यार आटे दाल का भाव इतना बढ़ा हुआ है, कहाँ अच्छे दिन है मेरे, राइट? मीडिया बोल रही है साहब इंडिया शाइनिंग चल रहा है, पर यहाँ पे तो जॉब्स ही चली जा रही है। तो लोगों को ये समझ में आता है। सो दैट्स व्हाई यार people, I mean political parties have to understand this। yeah, social media ये सब अफेक्ट करता है। people have become conscious। अब देखिए 2014 में आरजेडी जेडीयू का सुपड़ा साफ हो गया था बिहार में। अब स्टेट इलेक्शन हुए तो वहां पे वो लोग जीत के आ गए। सिमिलरली बंगाल में बीजेपी इन 2019 won almoस्ट हाफ द सीट्स एज टीएमसी, पर जब स्टेट इलेक्शन हुए बीजेपी इज नॉट इवन क्लोज टू टीएमसी। तो लोगों का वोटिंग पैटर्न भी डिफर करता है। दे आइडेंटिफाई विद टीएमसी, ममता बनर्जी ने हमारे लिए कुछ पीपल फ्रेंडली स्कीम्स लाई है।
एग्जैक्टली, ओके।
सो पीपल हैव बिकम कॉन्शियस। अब हमारे मतलब फादर के जनरेशन में उतनी एजुकेशन थी नहीं।
Exactly. They follow that thing that okay, we are voting for this particular party.
Yes.
From generations we will follow that.
We'll follow that। जैसे 2019 में सपा बसपा केम टुगेदर। आप देखिए why it was at 40% ओबीसी, 20% और 25% दलित, और रेस्ट 25% इज ओपन कास्ट और अपर बनिया कास्ट, व्हाटएवर, जो कि बीजेपी की पार्टी बोला जाता है। अगर वही गठबंधन के ऊपर वोटिंग हुआ होता तो बीजेपी का तो सुपड़ा साफ हो जाना था। वहां पे 63 वोट्स आउट ऑफ 80 कहां से आए उनको? क्योंकि जो ओबीसी है उसने अखिलेश यादव की बात नहीं मानी, जो दलित है उसने मायावती की बात नहीं मानी। अब इसमें भी देखिए कैसा है। अब देखिए मायावती एंड अखिलेश, जस्ट एग्जांपल, दे गॉट सेपरेटेड इन 1995। वो जो कांड हुआ था जिसमें जब मायावती की सारी वॉज पुल्ड एंड शी वाज अबाउट टू बी किल्ड एंड व्हाटएवर, लालजी टंडन केम इन, जिसके लिए उनको राखी भी बांधा गया बहुत टाइम तक। तो जो ग्रास रूट कैडर है वो सपा के खिलाफ रहा है पिछले 25 साल से। और जो वोटर है, जो साइलेंट वोटर है, जैसे हर पार्टी का एक साइलेंट वोटर होता है ना, हर पार्टी का, कि दे आइडेंटिफाई विद द लीडर,
राइट।
वो सारे लोग नहीं करते पर एक सेक्शन ऑफ पीपल करता है, और वो साइलेंट वोटर होता है। तो साइलेंट वोटर भी अगेंस्ट में था 25 साल से। अब आपने इलेक्शन के लिए कुछ कर लिया तो ग्रास रूट पे कैसे होगा 4 महीने में? इट टेक्स टाइम। और यही इस बार गलती ये लोग फिर से कर रहे हैं। अब इलेक्शन में 3 महीने भी नहीं रह गए, उसके बाद तो आचार संहिता आ जाएगी, आप कुछ कर भी नहीं सकते। अभी भी ये लोग ने ये तक डिसाइड नहीं किया है कि हमारा फेस कौन होगा, हम कहां पे कितनी सीटों पे चुनाव लड़ेंगे, कुछ फाइनलाइज ही नहीं हुआ है। तो आपको वो भी ग्रास रूट जो आपका, राहुल गांधी डजंट गो एंड आस्क एवरी बूथ की हमारे लिए वोट दो, आपका कार्यकर्ता करता है आपके लिए। तो उसकी भावनाओं का भी आपको ख्याल रखना पड़ेगा कि आप अपना मैनेजमेंट कर रहे हो। आप नीतीश को मनना है तो कभी बीजेपी के साथ चले जाते हैं, कभी आरजेडी के साथ चले जाते हैं, पर वो जो ग्रास रूट है वो जब लोगों को जाएगा तो लोग बोलेंगे अबे तेरे लीडर का क्या है, कभी इसके साथ कभी उसके साथ, कैसे ट्रस्ट, क्या इंटीग्रिटी है तुम्हारी? तो जितना मैं समझ रहा हूँ जदयू का जो भी नेक्स्ट स्टेट इलेक्शन होगा उनका सुपड़ा साफ होने वाला है। क्योंकि ऑफकोर्स पॉलिटिक्स में नथिंग कैन बी सेड, आगे वो ऐसा कुछ कर दे जिससे उनकी फिर से इंटीग्रिटी रिवाइव हो जाए, वो बात अलग है। बट आज की कंडीशन में अगर आज भी बिहार में स्टेट इलेक्शन होना तो मेरे हिसाब से जदयू को बहुत खराब वोट्स मिलने वाला है।
ओके, सो द पॉइंट इज देयर आर फ्यू मीडिया हाउसेस जो ठीक है पूरा एक्सट्रीम लेफ्ट है या फिर एक्सट्रीम राइट है, लेकिन कुछ फिर भी वो दोनों तरफ की बातें डिस्कस करते हैं, टॉपिक्स लेके आते हैं, वो सब है। ओके, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट अ लिटिल बिट अबाउट द यूट्यूब। देयर आर वेरियस पीपल, वेरियस चैनल्स ऑन द यूट्यूब जो एक ट्रांसपेरेंट वे में टॉपिक को लेके आते हैं। जो भी कोई भी हॉट टॉपिक चल रहा है, इंटरनेशनल अफेयर्स रिलेटेड टू इंडिया, जो इंडिया को किस तरह से इम्पैक्ट कर रहा है, करंट गवर्नमेंट को, और लोगों की मतलब माइंडसेट क्या चल रहा है, तो वो भी देखना चाहिए कि दोनों को मतलब बैलेंस वे में देखना चाहिए।
I would say when you want to form an opinion, so I'm not saying that you simply boycott the media houses because there are neutral media houses, but when you want to make an opinion, just do more research on YouTube.
Okay.
And Facebook. It is in this era, this has become a very vital role. Like in 2020 US elections, nobody thought that Trump would lose, but
Right.
there were YouTube people.
Ah.
They were saying that his popularity is going down.
Exactly.
The way he's talking, the way he's behaving. So see, आप देखना कुछ और चाहते हो पर हो कुछ और रहा है. आपने if you have worn some glasses of some color, you will see that color only. But you have to remove the glass, and for that you have to take some opinion of some
Do
proper
some research
YouTube.
on
Yes.
YouTube. Okay.
Definitely.
Or whatever.
And specifically आजकल तो कैसा है, there are many things that come up on social media first, है ना, उसके बाद print media takes it,
Exactly.
right? This George Soros thing and Ford Foundation and all that, ये actually media में कहीं था ही नहीं. It was YouTube media, the YouTube and other social media people, they were raising for 2-3 years, and then this media caught up. George Soros. किसी 2019 से 2021 तक so many things happened, CAA, NRC and this farm protest. किसी ने भी कोई जॉर्ज सोरोस का एंगल नहीं लाया.
Thank you so much for watching this episode till the end. And I bet that if you have watched this episode till the end, there are two things which are possible. First, that you got slightly aware that there could be a subtle hidden message which can impact our thought process. And the second thing could be that you have a different opinion in this case. So, if you have a different opinion, please go in the comment section and let us know your opinion about this particular thing. We are ready to receive the feedback. Till then, keep watching the Early Bird Show. We'll be back with yet again informative and engaging episode on the Early Bird Show. Bye-bye.